I follow my map of Platinum Jail and walk around the city in circles. I look around and notice a lot of advertisements for one certain thing. A special commemorative event. The large letters scroll across a monitor perched up on a gigantic billboard. It hurts my eyes as I watch the letters pass by. This must be the event Granny was talking about. I definitely need to go to this one. In the end, that was all the information I got from prowling the streets. I'm fed up with the amount of praise and recognition of Toei floating around Platinum Jail. That was really tiring.
You were walking the whole time.
Let's head to the main street. Ren, navigation please.
Understood.
I give up on my search for any bit of information and head in the direction of my lodgings. On my way, I drop by a convenient fast food place and grab some grub. I get irritated when I have an empty stomach. Just eat your Snickers cone away. Getting rid of hunger is one of the more important things in life. Even if it is fast food, it's from Platinum Jail. I got a bit flustered as the shop was a lot more stylish than the one at home. But I managed to buy food in peace, and went on following Ren to the place where we were going. The residential buildings were all in sections, and beautiful homes lined up in a row next to each other. Inside, our place was a small little building. The exteriors all looked the same, but it somehow had an old-fashioned feel to it. Above the door, a plate reads, Glitter. The place next to us had a different name inscribed, so they must all have their own names. Is it just supposed to be a joke that their place is named Glitter, or is that like an actual reference, or I guess it's just that the place is so ostentatious they probably all have ridiculous names like that. I hold up my coil up to the monitor next to the door, and the retro-style doorknob turns. Oh, it's so pretty. I've never lived somewhere so pretty as this. I walk through the doorway and the inside is astonishing. It's different from what I thought it would be. The interior has a classical feeling to it. There's a large clock, a table, a sofa, and all the furniture looks completely untouched. Wow. This is awesome. I go up the staircase and check out the second floor. The stairs to the second floor go up to the living room, where there's a TV, another sofa, and a small bar counter. Down the long hallway are some rooms, most likely bedrooms, where you have fucked previously in them. I'm done checking out the second floor and go back downstairs, and I sit on the sofa. I put all the fast food I bought on the table. I thought that the food here would be really expensive, but it actually isn't that bad. Now, I wonder what it'll taste like. I take one bite of a hamburger. The meat's texture is different.
It's 'cause it's people. The hamburger is people.
I can't describe it exactly, but it tastes like it's higher quality. Not that it makes a difference to me. With just one bite, I miss the taste of the crappy hamburgers in the old resident district. While munching on my burger, I check my coil. Nothing new? While I was waiting in line to get my food, I sent Kojaku a message, but he still hasn't replied. What's taking him? I flash back to the image of Kojaku with his back to me, walking away with a girl in each arm, and I have some iffy feelings about it. I want to speak with him about the special commemorative event, too. You aren't reliable and just mess around all the time. Or something like that, the idiot. I grumble, then silently clean my food off the table. After eating all my food, I doze off on the sofa. Once I wake up, I look at the time on my coil, and it's almost dawn on the next day. Kojaku. He's not back here yet? Seriously, what is he doing? At that exact moment, the front door opens. I jump off the couch and look in its direction. Kojaku.
Were you asleep?
Sorry for waking you up. Kojaku looks at me and gives me an awkward smile. But I overlooked his expression from just before. When he came through the doorway, he had a pale, exhausted look on his face. It was weird for Kojaku. I had never ever seen him like that before. I wonder what happened. I was about to beat on him for coming so late, but I couldn't bring myself to say anything. Sorry for being so late and all.
Alba?
Oh, you were out for a while, huh? What were you up to?
You know, some stuff.
Kojaku doesn't explain any further and just walks towards the stairs. Wow, this isn't going to promote some big misunderstanding between the two that'll later have to be, resolved because of dramatic tension. God damn it. Hey, wait a second. Kojaku stops and turns around to face me. Did you find anything out? Isn't that why you went in the first place?
Yeah. Didn't get anything at all. Failed mission. Sorry.
What the hell is this? Of course he wouldn't come back with anything. I give him a small glare. Kojaku, hear me out for a minute.
Sure.
I don't really care about what you were doing, if you were, playing with girls or whatever, but you should know better than to play around in a dangerous situation like this. It's hard to put into words, but I had a bad feeling back there. I speak with a serious, questioning tone, and Kojaku lowers his eyebrows apologetically. Such expressive eyebrows he has.
Shucks, Alba. You're right. It's a bad habit of mine. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Well, whatever, it's fine. Without being able to straightforwardly apologize, a deadly silence drowns out the room. I don't know what I should do, and I force myself to bring up a different topic. Oh, yeah. Have you eaten yet?
Yeah, I have.
I see.
And by the way, this building,
Kojaku looks around the room.
it's pretty amazing. The inside and outside look completely different.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first saw it too.
Have you gone to the second floor yet?
There's some bedrooms up there.
I see. Then I guess it's time to get some shut-eye.
As if trying to escape from me, Kojaku hurries up the staircase. But while walking up, he suddenly stops and turns his head to me.
You should really sleep somewhere other than on the sofa. I wouldn't usually say that, but well, good night, Alba.
Kojaku goes up to the second floor and walks down the hallway. I stare at the second floor without a single word coming to mind. What was he doing this whole time? I'd usually be furious over him lying to my face, but I have a weird feeling about what might have happened to him while he was gone. He sounded all over the place when he was speaking, and distant. What happened with those girls? Well, he got what he deserved. What he does with girls doesn't have anything to do with me anyway. I start to feel a little down. I let out a deep sigh and then go up to the second floor. I make sure to check for any people in the room, as I don't want to intrude on Kojaku. The room isn't too large, but is very well organized. In simple terms, it's beautiful. I throw myself onto the bed. Really now, what was that all about? I can't even count how many times I've complained about him in my head. I just keep staring at the ceiling. I'm thinking of 10,000 things at once, and I gradually become sleepier. I just fell asleep on the sofa earlier, but the feeling of a nice bed makes such a difference. My body sinks into the mattress. Keeping my eyelids open is difficult, so I just let myself fall into a slumber. Slumber, little Alba. Sleep tight. I woke up early the next morning. More like something woke me up. Some sounds did. I can hear something from downstairs on the first floor. First floor? The entryway? I get up, leave my room, and peek down the staircase. The entryway door was shut closed. That must have been Kojaku leaving. I look at my coil and realize it's extremely early in the morning. Kojaku. My suspicion towards him continues to grow. Ren, where do you think Kojaku went? I call out to Ren, who's still inside my bedroom.
It is unknown.
I'm going to suggest something very bad, okay?
What is it?
Let's follow Kojaku.
I won't say whether that's good or bad.
I mean, it's obvious something's up. There's no way he knows anyone in Platinum Jail either. He might just be sneaking around or something.
There is the possibility.
If he's just going out to buy some breakfast, that's fine too. Let's go. Sneaky Alba, sneaky. I put Ren in my bag and quickly make my way out of Glitter. I feel awkward doing this. It's not as if I've lost all my bearings, but...
Alba, this way.
I turn my head just as Ren says and see a man in casual red clothing some distance away. He really doesn't look like he's out to get food or anything. And where is he going? On a walk or to that girl from yesterday's place maybe? No way. Didn't I tell him to be careful just last night? Alba, why are you so awkward? Oh, honey. Yes, I'm sure he'll listen to you scolding him about going and playing with mean girls. Yes. Looks like he didn't listen at all. I'm not clear on where exactly he's heading, but I try to decide quickly. Which is what I wanted to do, but I'm not able to calm my suspicions at all.
Alba, you're thinking too hard again.
I know. I wonder what Kojaku could be thinking. All I can do is wait and believe in him. I can't just follow him around like this all day. I need to get more information on Toei. But I can't get my mind off Kojaku either. Where is he going? What is he wearing? What does he smell like? More than suspecting him, I just want to know where he's heading to so I can feel at ease. I'm drowning in guilt and start to chase after Kojaku, hoping I won't get caught. In the end, Kojaku really was meeting up with the girl from yesterday. She easily slips to Kojaku's side and starts walking along with him, arms linked together. So they were just on a date. Yesterday there were two of them, but today she's alone. She's probably the girl with the tattoo on her neck. They look just like a couple, walking down the road together like that. They leisurely walk down Main Street and then cross to the other side. I follow behind, making sure I don't lose sight of them. Well, that's not creepy at all, Alba. While passing through the street, they come up to a rectangular building. They go inside. I stop in my tracks and just gaze at the building. There's no signs or information on the building, just men in suits standing at the entrance. I have no idea what this building could be for, and it doesn't seem like it's one open to the public either. That's just the feeling I get. Kojaku. I knew it. He kept quiet and just left me to go meet with that girl from yesterday. My anxiety and hope both transform into pure disappointment. He did all that just to see this girl. He could have just told me that he was smitten with her, but he didn't say a single word to me. No persuasive ability at all.
Alba.
I suffer from exhaustion more so than anger. Kojaku and that girl. What kind of place did they just go into? I get closer to the building, and the men in the suits hold out their arms, gesturing that I'm not allowed in. Any proof of your membership on you? Nope. This is a members-only place. The general public can't enter. I have a friend in there right now. Please call him yourself. No, but
Please call him yourself.
This isn't going to work. I'm not getting anywhere. I might as well just get out of here now.
What?
Just now, something touched my hair. I turn around and someone suddenly grabs onto my shoulder. Huh? Yeah, who is this guy? To come up with a new voice now?
Sorry to have made you wait. I got caught up at work. The truth is that I didn't get here until just now. I should have called you earlier. He's with me.
Excuse me.
Understood. Please come inside.
The man in the suit lowers his arms, moves out of the way, and silently bows his head down.
What?
What just happened? I try to grasp what just happened while the stranger takes me inside, still holding on to my shoulder. So it's a club? That's it? We go through the entrance and enter a wide room. There's loud music pounding throughout it, and there's a weird smell floating around. The dark room is covered in fluorescent lights spinning around, and men and women all around are dancing, talking, and drinking. So it's a club. Anyway, this mystery man. I shove off his hand and get a good look at him.
Oh, sorry for doing that so suddenly. Must have been quite a scare.
One of the lights danced across the floor and it hit the man's face, and I can see his distinct, composed features. I only grab a quick glimpse, but based on his looks, he might be older than me. He's wearing a kimono, and that makes me think of Kojaku, but he's the opposite of Kojaku, with the blue kimono on. He even has a blue tattoo on his neck. He looks calm, smiling at me, but his narrow eyes remind me of those of a fox. What, no comment on all the skull paraphernalia he's got on?
I thought you were having some trouble, so I went up to you. Didn't you want to come in? Am I wrong?
That I did.
Great. Glad I could help.
The man flashes a sweet smile. His eyes now completely resemble those of a fox. His age is still a mystery to me. Please excuse me then. Thank you very much. But why did you do that?
Do what?
Letting me in. We've never met before, have we?
No. We're complete strangers.
Then why?
No need to ask. It was just on a whim. Isn't talking about letting a person who shouldn't be here a bad idea?
That's right.
Anyway, it wasn't out of anything. Don't look too deep into it. This is paradise. Go have some fun, since I let you in. Oh, I almost forgot.
The man reaches into his pocket and pulls out a card.
You can come here whenever if you have this. Keep it with you.
Huh? But...
No buts. Always accept a person's gift.
Okay. I wanted to refuse it, but the man pushed it on me and I ended up taking it.
Well, I must be going now. Until then.
He waves his hand politely and disappears into the crowd. What in the world was that?
Wasn't it just a kind passerby?
He was really shady, you know, and his card? What do I do with this?
You should keep it. Either that or you can chase after him.
Well, that'd be really rude. He is the reason why I got in here in the first place. I inspect the card he gave me and put it into my coat pocket.